So what does it mean when it says those who were full have hired themselves out for bread? It means that those who were well fed are now starving. And those who are starving are now full. In other words, God's elect will be raised up, and God's non-elect will be crushed. The devil, the flesh, and the world will be crushed. The elect will be raised up, and the non-elect crushed. The elect will be fed. The non-elect will starve. Those who profit on the misery and sickness of others, which fed themselves fat with all the luxuries of the good life food and the suspense of others, will be hungry. Everyone will get what's coming to them, the good, the bad, the ugly. The elect will be raised up, and the non-elect will be lowered and crushed for all eternity. Since it's a prophecy of the elect rising and the non-elect falling, tyrants of this world will be crushed. And we have a lot of tyrants in this world today. We have North Koreans, Kim Jong-il's son, who capitalizes, takes advantage of the sick and the afflicted, so that they can make themselves fat off the miseries and sickness and suffering of others, who try to stamp out Christianity, to stamp out the light. Unfortunately, the light shines through darkness, not the other way around. And there will be, and it's impossible to stamp out the light of God. The light of God will get through. And so we got this leader who is a dictator and a tyrant, a little half-pint shrimp of a man, threatening to bomb and destroy the USA, who has delusions of grandeur and conquest. He's gotten, so to speak, the bug, like the Nazis. He will be crushed. He will be destroyed. The devil, the flesh, and the world will be crushed, and the world will slowly and gradually be Christianized, ushering a golden age of peace and prosperity. Psalm 2, Psalm 22, Psalm 72. He will be crushed. He will be defeated. Evil is always defeated, and good always triumphs. even if he so happens to follow through on his threats, he will be dealt with, and he will be defeated. Tyrants come and go. The Nazis came and gone. Nazis are come and gone. They were destroyed. The Soviet Union came and gone. It was destroyed. All the dictators and tyrants since the fall of mankind have always been destroyed and crushed, because good will triumph over evil. The non-elect will be crushed, the elect will be raised up. Now God is in control. His providence, he is in control. And God is perfectly fair and just, because in the first world age and heaven age, 1/3 of mankind rebelled against Satan, or rebelled against God in the first world age and heaven age. And the rest withstood Satan. God destroyed the first world age and heaven age and established the second world age and heaven age, giving man an opportunity to be born innocent, with the memory of the first world age and heaven age wiped away from them, so that they can grow up and choose to serve God or not. As I said, the first will be last and the last will be first. God's elect in the first world age and heaven age earned the right to be God's elect. They earned the right to be the first, to be God's elect in the first world age and heaven age. And they shall be, and they were made last in the second world age and heaven age, and the last, the non-elect in the first world age and heaven age, will be first in the second world age and heaven age. So God is perfectly fair and just. Verse 6, the Lord slays and makes alive, brings down to Sheol and raises up. Sheol being the Old Testament word for Hades, it's not hell, it's the the holding cell that the unsaved goes until Judgment Day. So what we read in these passages of Scripture is that God is in control. He is omnipresent. He is in control. He controls, is in charge, and the outcome is in his hand. Verse 7, the Lord makes poor and makes rich. He brings low and lifts up. God chooses some to live in a uh, a humble existence in life. And the fact of the matter is, you get what you earned in the first world age and heaven age. But from God's point of view, those who are filthy, rich, and greedy in this world are the poor, and those who are humble and live meager existence is rich in the eyes of God. God will raise up those who live in meager existences and crush those who are fattened by the love of money and greed, who capitalize on the miseries of others. Verse 8, he raises up the poor out of the dust and lifts up the needy from the ash heaps, to make them sit with nobles and inherit the throne of glory. The elect will be raised up in the seated with noblemen and inherit the throne of glory, and the non-elect will be crushed and lowered. Will be crushed and lowered, destroyed. For the pillars of the Lord are the earth. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and He has set the world upon them. What does that mean? Means that all of this earth is the Lord's, and He sets the world in order. And that's exactly what He's doing.